Welcome to S&S Pigskin Picks recap of the Arizona Cardinals and Seattle Seahawks. What is going on, Jared? You ready to recap this NFC battle?
Yeah, my first platinum, and it comes in early. Loving it.
Platinum pick by Jared comes through. Seahawks avoid the overtime, collapse, and the Cardinals chip away. Can't get it home. I believe that is two straight divisional losses for the Cardinals. That may come back to bite them in the ass later down the road. But the Seahawks, I thought, they had this game in hands pretty much three quarters. Arizona, they made their charge, made it kind of a ball game. A lot of nickel and diming. I thought Arizona didn't have much of a run game. Thought they missed James Conner. What did you think about this game?
Oh man, Seattle's defense just looked unstoppable. 14-3 at the half, and it's like, how many more touchdowns are we going to score? And then just total 360. Arizona scores 17 points in the second half. Seattle's only held to 9, but it doesn't matter because they win 23-20. Seattle really couldn't get the running game going too much. Besides that last play by Kenneth Walker to make it a 52-yard field goal instead of like a 56-yarder. Other than that, I really didn't see too much. Seattle needs to get their running game going a lot more. The offensive line was giving Darnold a lot of time. They were counting to 5 seconds quite a few times tonight, which is a huge plus for Darnold. Give that guy 5 seconds. He's gonna sling it. So yeah, Seattle's I love how they look.
That throw to Jackson Smith and Jigba, a little fade route there late in the game. I thought that was sweet. I thought that was going to clinch it, but Jason Myers, he missed that field goal, and that gave Arizona a little bit of hope. And then they dink and dunk their way down the field. But it's kind of what we expected. Like you said, it should be a 3-point game. Seattle is
classic
the better team right
divisional
now.
3-point. Yep.
Yeah, and then Seattle, I think had that momentum coming in from beating the shit out of New Orleans. And Arizona was probably a little let down from losing to San Francisco. But good news for Arizona is that they get the Tennessee Titans next week. So good news for them there. Taking a look at what does Seattle have next week, Jer?
Sorry, drawing a blank there.
They have Tampa at home. And next Thursday we got another NFC West clash. We got the other two teams, the NFC West, the Rams and Niners. So we'll get to see all of the NFC West, which is over 500 coming into this game. So Seahawks now are 3-1. If 49ers lose, they could be tied for the division lead. Tiebreaker, obviously, to 49ers right now. So, yeah. Any other thoughts
really
on
great
this game?
Looking division.
Stuck out to you?
Yeah, really great looking division. It was like before the game started, 3-0, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. Arizona's fading, but it's gonna be the class of the.
Well, they had a pretty easy schedule those first two games when you get to beat up on Carolina and New Orleans, right? And then you got to face two tough division battles. Kind of evens out in the long run, but like I said, you got Tennessee coming up. You're going to be beating up on the bottom of the league. And Seattle, that's going to be a primetime game. Probably two division leaders next week. Seahawks hosting Tampa, Baker and the boys. And that was a pretty exciting Thursday night matchup here for us and the Seahawks and Cardinals. But I thought the too early turnovers by Arizona just really put them behind the 8 ball. The one was a tip play that wasn't really Kyler's fault, but still, you can't be screwing up drives like that, getting nothing, giving the other team's defense momentum. And yeah, Marvin Harrison got a late touchdown, but overall, he's been a disappointment, don't you think?
Yeah, no, the expectations were way too high. So, I actually was thinking about that tonight. If he's going to fizzle out in Arizona
Mm-hmm.
and go somewhere else and then not have such a spotlight on him and then get better, maybe find a get right
Mm-hmm.
team if he doesn't make it with Zona. Like I really thought that he'd look great with Jalen Hurts throwing passes to him, but that's just me.
That would be nice, but yeah, I mean, you'd have to give up a pretty penny to get him. I'm looking at the stats here. Seahawks defense had 5 tackles for losses, 6 sacks, and 2 interceptions. So it looks like we're getting a little bit of a resurrection of the old school Legion of Boom. You got a really young nucleus, and you got a lot of guys making impacts for Seahawks defense. So Mike
Yeah,
McDonald, I think he started to.
Sherman was
Yeah,
pumped at
he was pumped.
halftime. For
Yeah,
sure.
but I mean, like, I think Mike McDonald is really, he's got his culture, installed and ready to go. So he's a defensive guy, run the ball, Baltimore style. So I think he's doing a good job so far. And that's three straight wins for the Seahawks after losing a tough opener at home to the Niners, a big clutch play by Nick Bosa. So Seahawks 3 wins in a row. Now they got 10 days to rest up for Tampa. Right?
Awesome. Can't wait for that one. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's gonna be exciting matchup. And just a little reminder, we have 2 Monday night games this week. So we'll probably do our recap around 8:30, 8:45 for the second game. Will finish around that time, Cincy and Denver. And then, of course,
Yeah.
we'll be doing our recap for the first, 11, 12 games on Sunday with Baltimore and Kansas City being the premier game at 1:25 Eastern, 4:25 Pacific. And, of course, we'll be doing the recap for Minnesota and Pittsburgh from Dublin, Ireland. And that should be a fun
Super
game.
Sunday.
Yeah, Super Sunday. So we got a little early game. Of course, Eagles, Buccaneers will be a good one. Not too many exciting games in the early slot. The 1:00 slot for us. Indy Rams should be decent. Obviously, Baltimore KC should be good, but this week is kind of a lot of stinker matchups. What do you think? Besides this game today,
Yeah, no,
on paper,
no, Carolina and what's it? They're playing.
New
Yeah,
England.
yeah,
Yep.
that's a stinker bowl for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Next week we got 2 stinkers. We got Giants and Saints facing each other, and we have Miami and Carolina. So we got 4 teams that you like to attack that are facing each other. So you can only attack 2 out of the 4. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but
Yeah.
yeah, next week we got some really good matchups. We got SFLA, we got Denver, Philly. We have Tampa, Seattle. We got Detroit, Cincy. Probably not the best right now, but on paper it was. Washington and the Chargers should be a good game, and KC Jaguars. So excited
Yeah.
for week 5 and obviously what's left of week 4. We want to thank everyone for joining us. Any final words as we sign off here?
Yeah, fly, Eagles, fly. That's what I gotta say.
Let's hit up Todd Bowles and that defense and get some revenge. Get her done. All right.